person will be Mrs. Leila, and she's a founder of a very significant organization. And to be a founder is not easy, and she's a woman in this field. We'd like you to share some of the challenges you've faced as a founder so far from when you started, and how you've been able to actually accomplish even the things you need to accomplish despite the challenges. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Before I'll be able to talk about myself as a founder, I have to go down memory lane. When I was growing up, right, you know, a lot of my colleagues here, they talked about how their mothers were their supporters and they're the ones that set them up to be where they are. But for me, it's the opposite. It was actually my father. It was a man that gave birth to 17 children, 15 of which were women. Yes. And as we speak today, all these women are fully educated. We have, I think, 3 doctors in our house. We have architects, we have lawyers, we have different things. Different things. And this is a man that should not have allowed this to happen, societal-wise. But he looked at the environment and he looked at his situation. And he looked at the gifts that God has given him. Sorry to say, very intelligent kids. He saw that he had a lot of resources and he needed to push them. And push he did. Several times when we sit at night to talk to our Father, because he gave us that permission, he opened up his hand and he made us come close to him and we speak to him. And whenever we are having conversations, he would say, it means you should strive to be responsible individuals. He did not speak to us as girls or as women or as anybody that was going to face any challenge. He made it clear to us that whenever you're getting married, you must marry somebody that understands your vision. As an individual, you must have purpose in life and you must know where you're going to. So, moving from such a household to now join the world, I realized that it was not the same. My house was a cocoon where a girl was not really a girl, she was an individual, allowed to grow, to thrive, and to dream. I remember a conversation we once had with him when we were watching, I think that was 1999 when they were swearing in Obasanjo, President Obasanjo. And then I looked at him and I said, I want to be president of Nigeria. And he laughed. He said, Leila, you can be president of Nigeria, but unfortunately, the society is not right for you. But that should not stop you. You can be whatever you want to be. But to be president of Nigeria, there are a lot of challenges. I didn't understand his words then. But coming out into the world, I realized that you do not limit yourself, but the world tries to limit you. Which is what the moderator was trying to say when she said women being losers. We don't see ourselves as losers, but it is forced down our throats that you are, to a certain limit, allowed to be yourself. But this is the limit that you can get to. Everything about that is for the military. So you struggle to push and to push and to push, and then every day you are reminded, like remember you are a woman. What am I doing wrong? No, you are acting like a man. You are acting like a man, and it is wrong. What are you doing that looks like you are acting like a man? You are assertive. You know what you want. You speak up when you see injustice. You speak up when you feel like what is being forced down on you is not the right thing. And when you are harassed, you speak up for yourself and you tell the person to move his face. And they say, this woman is not a woman, it's like a man. So there are so many challenges that you will face in life, but you have to not believe what people tell you. Do not listen to voices. I try not to listen to voices. For the past, I would say 10, 15 years, I allowed the society to actually guide my internal thoughts. I suffered a lot from that. Because whatever I tried to do, I would say, I wasn't doing anything immoral. I wasn't doing anything unethical. I wasn't doing anything illegal. But then I was afraid of what the society would say. Because there are unsaid rules in the society that are applied only to the woman. And then I let those things guide me. And they delayed my growth. So as a woman, you have to see these things because it's important to see your environment very, very well. That's the only way you can survive in it, because you have to open up your eyes and understand the limitations that other people are facing so that you'll be able to cut them and pass through them. So you have to, as a founder, when you're trying to find something, sorry, what's the correct word? Establish something. A lot of people will ask, why are you doing it? What are you looking for? But when a man is trying to do something, it is okay, it is agreed, it is what he is supposed to. But as a woman, they will always try to attach it to something. Is it wrong to want to have wealth as a woman? Is it wrong to want to have dreams and hopes and aspirations? For the young people here, no, it is not wrong. You are a human being. The way God designed your head, the way your heart is set, and the way your brain is set, the number of arteries and veins and everything that you have is the same internally. Your ability to think is only limited by what you believe and what you read. So I try as much as possible not to see limitations right now. I am still learning and I am still growing. But I believe that the moment I woke up and realized that this society that is trying to keep you in check is not actually a society that is even trying to keep you in check. It's a society that is suffering from its own inability to grow. And then by you imbibing those things, you have also limited your growth. So you just move on. Let the society deal with itself. So if a lot of us just move on and let the society deal with itself, the society will end up with nobody there. And then it will die a natural death. So don't look at anybody when you are trying to do something. As long as it is ethically right, it is morally right, it is legally right, then push forward. So I try to push forward every single day. And I also believe that a lot of men in our society are just left to do what they want to do. You know, we should not just leave it at that. If a woman says that she's sexually harassed, just like the God factor, right? He talked about when you go to an organization, they know the harassers. They will tell you, don't go to Mr. So-so's office, or don't take him tea, or don't let him close his door. But who is protecting him? Those people that are still saying that are the ones protecting him. And when you are abused and you speak up, these same people that protected him are the people that will stigmatize you and castigate you. So what should we do? We should not allow men to get away with things. As a man, your responsibility is to not allow other men to do bad things to people. If that man was killing human beings, will you let him continue killing people until he kills you? So because this issue, the problem that you're facing is the problem that is unique only to one gender, and you see that it does not affect you. And we have this mindset of, let him not lose his job, or how can he be eating, how can he be feeding his family? He didn't think of that when he was doing all these bad things. So we tend to perpetuate things and let them fester in our society. And then we put it upon the girl child to be strong and to hold herself high, and she don't wear the wig that she wants to wear. She wants to look good. Is that wrong? It doesn't give you the right to harass her because she is looking good. Men, I think there should be opportunity for men to be put together, and there should be awareness for men. You know, when we keep talking to women, dress well, do this, well, sit men. So that men should also start thinking in a different way. Yes, just because you are seeing women, they're not there for you. That's why you pay bride price somewhere. That is your